Welcome to the Daily Review. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading, and today is November 6th, 2024, and today is Wednesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, President-elect Trump, as it looks like of this morning, 267 electoral votes, and the U.S. markets soar. No major economic events scheduled for today. However, looking at the markets, things are on fire. Starting out with the Forex symbols, the U.S. dollar spikes versus almost across the board. And looking at the indices, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ just soar. Looking at commodities, gold sells off. Remember, gold is that inverse relationship with the rest of the markets. And looking at the stocks, yesterday we had a election day rally. Let's see if we can continue later today. And looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin trades to all-time record highs, with the rest of the cryptocurrency market on fire. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go. First with the Euro USD. Now the Euro USD has been on a roller coaster ride if you look at a longer time frame. I mean, on a daily chart, it's been in a range between 112 and 106-ish level, which is about a 600 pip range. However, we're closing in on that larger pip, and you see that just nosedive. Okay, that means the dollar is getting stronger versus the euro. Okay, so it's at 107.35. Now, you do have to remember, we do have supportish level at this 106-ish level, so that's something to consider. Looking at the GBP USD also to its lows versus the dollar, the Canadian dollar as well. Let's jump into it, back to its lows at 139.28. It's only about 30 pips away from its lows there. And looking at the Japanese yen, also to 154-ish level, which is also a relatively short-term low versus the US dollar. Now looking at the commodities, all right? Now this is really super important because gold, remember, gold is a safe haven investment. Those that have more trust and more faith in the economy will not go to gold, and they will revert their assets into equities like stocks and indices and stuff like that. So that's why gold is selling off. Now, crude oil didn't do much yesterday, okay, altogether with this news. Okay, retracing here at that $72 a barrel. Now, looking at the U.S. markets, this is where it gets super exciting. Dow Jones at 43,233, and we rallied over the past, I would say, day and a half. Let's look at a daily chart. You could see that over the past 2 days, over 2,000 points. On one lot, that's $10,000. Unbelievable rally there for the Dow Jones. If we look at the NASDAQ as well, rallying close to its all-time record highs, okay, of 20,787. We're only about 100 and something points off of that. Now, looking at the stocks yesterday, they had an intraday rally. It's an election day rally. We've seen it before, okay, which is generally the case. Like Microsoft had a little bit of a rally, not much there. But if we look at JP Morgan, was up on the day. Okay, Amazon was up on the day, close to its highs. All right, so we did see some strength yesterday. Okay, if we look at Facebook also, it had a little bit of a tick on the upside. But this is short term. This is not real. And the reason I'm saying it's not real is because ultimately you want to see what happens once the dust settles, and that's today. And lastly, Nvidia had a big day yesterday on the upside as well. If you look at it, you can't see it on a 4-hour chart, but it did have a decent day yesterday as well. So now lastly, looking at Bitcoin, making new all-time record highs yesterday at $75 a Bitcoin. That is mega news, because if Bitcoin is moving higher, it means that people are pushing, these type of cryptocurrencies in the anticipation to President-elect Trump having some sort of push for the cryptocurrencies. Okay, so this is happening even before he's in office. All right, so between now, which is the beginning of November, until January, about 2 months from now, he will become the president. He'll be sworn in, but between now and then, a lot is going to have to happen with this all coming together. So keep that in some mind. So the markets are up big, but the question is, will they continue? Will they follow through with the markets going higher? So that's something to see later today. Remember, tomorrow we have FOMC. So just be on the offensive, defensive still, because the markets are still showing some volatility. So we'll see you here tomorrow on the Daily Review. Have a good day, everybody.